I just say, Rototom! Keep it going because you're large. You are forever. Max Romeo say what? One step forward, two step backward. No, we don't step back, we step forward. Rototom.
Forever until they crown another king to take the place of the royal hymn. I will forever.
Hi, this is Tosi, Rototom Sunsplash TV. It's raining, soft rain over the last day of Rototom Sunsplash 2016. And so we did move the studio and we were here with Max Romeo, the legendary Max Romeo, and part of the Chair Max family, the sons, his son AZIZZI and his daughter XANA. So it's nice to have you here at Rototom Sunsplash.
Well, it's a pleasure to be here, you know. It's my second time here at Rototom Sunsplash and it's a real pleasure.
Well, it's my first time here at Rototom Sunsplash and I feel very welcome.
And Max, so welcome back here at the festival. So what about your show? You were the opener. You had the responsibility to opening this night with your vibes.
Well, I didn't know I was gonna open when I come and realize, but you put me anywhere, you know, it's like a good cricketer. You put me anywhere and I score, you know. But it was nice, you know, it's a nice experience opening, you know.
And you have this long and fruitful career, but you have a new, I'm talking about the present, you have a new album out, it's called Horror Zone. So can you tell us something about this new piece of work?
Well, Horror Zone, the lyrics is about now. And it's actually in the realms of Warner Babylon. We try to recreate back that same type of real roots sound, even with Lee Perry participation in overdubbing percussion and a little ad-lib vocal here and there to nice up the dub, because what we do, it's released on vinyl, double vinyl, vocals and dub, and also double CD, vocals and dub, and it's doing quite well.
Very good. And Max, you had the chance to talk to the people today at the Reggae University. So probably you did it before, but you were communicating to your audience on another way instead of singing. So what about this kind of experience?
It's a nice experience, you know. Any promotion is good promotion when you're an artist, and I think it can do more good for me than harm. So it was really my pleasure to do it, you know.
You're carrying with you your wonderful sons and daughters, so would like to introduce them to our audience. So, XANA, as I said, welcome at Sunsplash. So, how old are you?
I am 21 years old.
And can you tell us how you did decide to become a reggae artist? And I know because I was part of the panel today at the Reggae University, you have a brand new album coming.
Yes, I have always wanted to be an artist, but as a kid I was very shy. So it's at that moment when I overcome, you know, that shyness, when I decided to make this serious thing. And yes, my album is titled Wake Up, and it should be out on the 22nd of November, which is my dad's birthday.
And you said it will be released independently by the Chair Max label. Will it only digital or also on CD format?
Well, I'm going digital, CDs and vinyl with it, you know.
And I think you already have some songs on iTunes, so if you want to talk about it to our listeners.
Yes, my first single I released was Righteous Path, and then I went ahead and I released Rate Rasta, and I just like a month ago released a mixtape partnering with Yardcore Root Selector from Jamaica. The mixtape is titled Mercy Please. It's out now online, free download for everybody to listen. The mixtape, it's okay. The mixtape is basically a preview of the album. It has tracks that will be on the album, which I do it in dub plate style for Yardcore for you to get in the vibe. It's called Mercy Please. It's there, you can listen to it.
And you're 100% hardcore roots and culture, and today you were talking about some very important spots in Jamaica, in particular the the Gabriel Selassie session over the hills in Kingston. So you had some recognition there, like carrying to Gabriel at the dub club your music, and you were kind of surprised when you did discover that each and everyone was loving your music.
Yes, at first when I recorded my first song, I only gave it to Gabriel Selassie, and he started playing it, and you know, people from overseas coming to Kingston Dub Club and them like what them hear, and like a month later, you know, I released it on iTunes, and that was it, you know. Yes.
And now your turn, AZIZZI. So welcome at Sunsplash. You're so young, like 17 years old, and you were mentioning some works you're doing in working with other musicians and producers, in particular Jalan's multi-talented from Dubtonic Crew. So would you like to tell the people the songs you are producing?
Well, at the moment, I'm working on a kind of self-produced album, which will be completely covered by me and me only. Instruments, all the lines in the instrumentals, lyrics, vocals, everything is gonna be all me. And I think it's gonna be very challenging, but I think it will pay off. And Jalanzo, on the other hand, I've been working with Jalanzo, but now I think I'm gonna branch off on solo roots and try to do it by myself, you know, see how it works like that.
Listening to your lyrics, it seems you're a very focused. You're a very focused writer, and I was not into your music until today, and I heard both on the session at the Reggae University and on stage these songs about growing your locks, and you said it's my responsibility. Nobody pushed me or forced me to do that. Even my dad, that is a reggae artist. So can you tell us something about that particular tune and the inspiration behind your music, how you compose the songs?
Well, that song, to be honest, I was being put under pressure at school because I refused to trim my hair. So it's like the teachers, they were accusing me that you need to trim your hair, you can't have your hair like that. So I said, no, this can't be real. So I went home, I went in the studio, and I was there. And just like that, the idea came up. I started to write it. I called XANA, she listened, and she said, yeah, she liked it. And then at the same time, I was working with Calvin Benyon from London, and he was there, he joined in. And you know, family effort, as I said, we're one big family, and yeah, man.
And one question for both of you, and I would return to Max for the last question. Obviously your father is a key reference in your musical development, but what are your other influences? I mean artists, and I mean into reggae and outside reggae, whatever you want to tell us.
Well, outside of reggae, I'm kind of a fan of football. You know, yeah, I really love football. But otherwise, from my father, I can name a lot of reggae artists of such caliber as him. Like, for instance, Bob Marley, Peter Tosh. Hugh Mundell is also a big influence on me. Yeah, because Hugh Mundell was a child star also, and he started at a young age, and he worked his way up. Yeah, so basically, Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, Hugh Mundell, and most important, Max ROMEO.
So the influences?
Well, my influence just come from roots music, you know. But on a daily basis, I listen to a lot of Augustus Pablo, you know, St. Peter Touch, you know. I listen to young artists too, like I listen to Janine, you know. Yeah, once it's roots, Zana loves it.
Okay, thank you. And the last question, we gave a lot of space of the newcomers, your great sons, and they're part of a new movement coming out of Jamaica, a lot of new artists, and you did start very early to sing, like even before reggae had this name. So are you finding some of the energy you had into his son's music and the other youths of the new reggae movement out of Jamaica?
Yeah, you know, influence. I try to be positive, and I try to steer my kids away from the negative aspect of the music, you know, like the drugs, the guns, and all these things, and you know, paint a positive image of Rastafari, and you know, they decide to go along with it. And like AZIZZI say in his song, my father always say, it's my choice, do what I want to do. You know, these new acts coming now, a lot of them are positive. You know, I've heard a lot of young ones. Some of them I don't hear the name, but I hear the music, and they are positive. That means there's a great hope for roots rock reggae music, because that's the music of the world, you know? Yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. Max Romeo, AZIZZI, XANA, Charmax family, this is Sunsplash Television.